Alright, hey guys, this is Dave the Shirtless Chef, back again. If you watched my tahini video, which is my first video, this is going to be the baba ganoush video. I'm out in my backyard. For the baba ganoush, you want to roast your eggplant, but because I have this shit little Walmart grill, I have a nice smoker and grill back there, but I don't want to light a charcoal fire for just a quick roasted eggplant. So I'm going to use this little shit gas grill. Since I haven't used it in a while, the burners are quite rusty, or the grates rather rusty, look like shit. So just got it super hot, and I'm going to soak it all down with canola oil. I scraped it off pretty good, but just canola oil out of a can works great. You use this on other things, flat tops. You know, the first thing you want to do when you get it is heat it up super hot. Turn off any flames, because this shit will burn and will catch on fire. Get it super hot. Turn off the flame. Soak it down with canola oil. Take a fistful of sea salt, cover it in sea salt. You now have a seasoned surface that nothing will stick to. Well, it'll stick eventually, but it makes it much more non-stick surface. So now that we got our grill grates heated up, we got them covered in canola oil, got the fire going again, and the next step is going to be to roast the eggplant. So I'll see you in a minute. All right, so now we're going to be fire roasting this eggplant. My grocery store had like the biggest eggplants ever, and that was pretty much my only option. So that's what I got. Look at the size of this sucker. It is huge. Alright. About the same size as my stupid little head. So, goes right onto the fire. Right on. You actually want to burn this. When you think it's done, it needs a little more time. Alright, the skin should be flaking and peeling off. It should be soft and mushy. You want to cook this thing, get that nice smoky flavor in it over the open fire, so that really elevates the flavors of your baba ganoush, which is a really fun word to say, even though I can't speak right now. As always, got the Miller Lite handy, and we're going to char these bad boys up. Alright, while those guys are going over there on the grill, I'm going to show you guys my garden that my wife made. It is quite awesome. And we have some lunchbox peppers over here. We got some ghost peppers right here. Look at that little guy. Got some green peppers, 2 different types of cucumber. And got, what is this one? I think it's red pepper. I don't really know. Jalapeno, green pepper, and the tomatoes. Those right there, those are San Marzano tomatoes. Amazing for making sauces. I'm sure once they come in, I'm going to be doing a sauce video. Beefsteak tomatoes. Got a little guy that looks like he might be about ready. No, not quite. Maybe another day, or if the sun decides to come out today. Got some, get that leaf off of there. Got some sweet millions. These things are basically like candy. They're amazing. My aromas look a little sad right now. We haven't had a lot of rain, and it's been about 100 degrees every day here in Baltimore. And this is full sun area here. And this gets a lot of sun. So even with the nighttime watering, just not keeping up. But, and our little kiddie pool. We just put that in yesterday so we could cool off. It's crazy hot. All right, so let's get back to the roasted eggplant. All right, we're at about 5 minutes now. I'm going to turn this bad boy over. You can see we're just starting to char. So I've seen people do this, or heard of people doing this on your gas top or your gas stove top. I'm not getting mine all messy. This is going to be a big old mess. But that one's going a little bit better. So, see you again in a few minutes once it starts cooking. Alright, so I'm now on the third side of this massive eggplant. This is taking forever, but it's coming along nicely. Starting to get those marks I like, starting to get a little softer. It's very hot, don't touch, but it's looking good. So stay tuned. So while shooting this video, my wife's blood sugar got a little low, so I threw a hot dog on there, got the bun. Once the hot dog's heated up, go to feed it to the missus, and we'll be good to go. Dual purpose grill here. Alright, real quick, I'm super stoked, super excited. These giant eggplants popped open a little bit, and that's what you want. You're going to want that flesh to break, pop open, get that smoky flavor into the meat. So it's going to be a little bit longer. I won't make you watch that, so stay tuned. Progress report, looking good. I promise I won't show you these again until they're done. Alright, so as promised, I said I wouldn't show them again until they were done. See how that flesh is peeling away there? It's all pretty well open, so I'm going to call these guys done. What I'm going to do is put them in this hotel pan, this grill pan, because they're so massive. I don't have any other pans that will fit them. Turn the old grill off. And what I'm going to do is cover these in plastic wrap, probably aluminum foil. Cover them and let them sit for a little while. That's called carryover cooking. We're going to let them come up to temperature and finish cooking all the meat inside. I just burnt my hand on the grill. That was stupid. And then when they're done, I'll show you the next step. Now our eggplant has rested for about 10 minutes, so we're going to peel this back, see what we got in here. Oh, that's beautiful. Looking good. All that juice in there, that's good, because you don't want runny baba ganoush. So you want all those juices to come out. So next step is going to be to get the meat out of here. Right. All right, so there are two ways to skin this cat. First way I'm going to show you, and I'm only going to show you very briefly, is you can painstakingly peel all the skin away. This is actually coming off a lot faster than I thought, but you can peel all the skin off, and then you chop the eggplant. So you can get all the skin off. Probably pause that. Alright, so we have completely peeled this eggplant. Didn't take as long as I thought, so wasn't too bad. But now, eggplant is an extremely fibrous vegetable. So you're going to want to chop this up pretty good. So your baba ganoush, once again, still fun to say, is not real stringy. You want it to break apart pretty easily. It should be kind of mushy. So what we're going to do, we got it all chopped up. Now we're going to take it, ooh, that's hot, and put it in the strainer, because we want to get this excess water off of it. Water. How do y'all say it? Water, water. I say it how I like it. So that was the longer way. The next way to do it, big old chunk of skin fell off right there. Alright, so the next way to do it, we're going to cut this top off, we don't need that, is to just have it, and you're going to come in with a spoon, which I should have got out before I got all messy, but I didn't. Open it up and just peel it out with a spoon. Alright, it's either way, this one I actually kept it on the grill long enough to where it probably would have been easier to just do it with peeling the skin. So when you see me next, this will be drained and we'll be ready to start mixing ingredients. All the ingredients are on the cutting board, if you can see that. A little bit of homemade tahini, which I burned while toasting it, but that's okay. It still tastes good and we're not wasteful. So we're going to use it. And it's only a little bit that goes in here anyway. If anything, it'll give it a smokier flavor. And we have some ground cumin for that nice Mediterranean spice. We have some parsley flakes because that's what I have on hand, and I didn't want to buy fresh parsley for one meal. We have some paprika. You can use smoked paprika if you like a little more smoky flavor. Some squeezy garlic, that's what we call it in our house, because sometimes I got to cook in a hurry, I get lazy, I don't feel like doing garlic. So, got the squeezy garlic. We have a lemon and olive oil, salt and pepper. Olive oil, salt and pepper go in damn near everything I make. Actually, so is garlic. So, next time you see me, we'll be mixing this up and getting ready to eat our nice, flavorful baba ganoush. And we'll see you then. Most important part of any dish. So, we've let our eggplant sit in a strainer over the bowl. We're done draining. You don't want a whole lot of juice in there. So now what we're going to do is start building. So we're going to take a little of my overly cooked tahini paste, and because I don't measure anything, we're just going to dump a little bit in. We'll call that a day. We're going to take some cumin. About, not too much, about that much, a half teaspoon, we'll call it that. All right, the tahini paste, probably 2 tablespoons. Parsley flake, oh, that cumin smells good. Since dried herbs are stronger than wet herbs, we're only going to add about half a teaspoon. If I was doing fresh herbs, I would probably add about a half a cup, quarter cup, probably quarter cup. We're going to go paprika. Take this stupid shaky thing off. And paprika doesn't add a whole bunch of flavor, a lot of color, but we're going to do 3/4 of a teaspoon. I don't know. I don't measure anything. I already said that. Y'all get it. Just use your hands, dump it in, adjust your recipes according to your taste. My squeezy garlic, I'm going to do about 1.5 cloves worth. A little sprinkle of salt, bigger sprinkle of pepper, maybe 2. All right, 2 is good. Now we're going to roll our lemon a little bit. So if you don't know this trick, rolling your lemon makes the juice a little easier to squeeze out. We're going to have it this way. And because we want to keep seeds out, you keep the open side to your palm and squeeze, keeping all those seeds in, but getting all that delicious juice out. All right, we'll probably make some drinks or something with this other half of a lemon later. And we're going to do a couple turns of olive oil. And then get our fork. We're going to start mixing. Just mix it up, turn it over really well. Some of this is going to be pretty fibrous, the stuff that I scooped out instead of cutting. It's going to be a little bit longer, but that's okay. If it really bothers you, then peel the flesh off and chop it rather, instead of just scooping it out with a spoon. And a couple nice turns, and then we're gonna give it a taste. Okay, it looks terrible. It's mushy. Right now it's stringy, but use a little more salt. We can do a little bit more salt. Actually, because I'm a garlic fiend, we're gonna do a little more garlic. And let's go a little more cumin also. Stupid shaky thing. Alright. Knock this stuff over. Probably from the Miller Lights. Let's get a Miller Lite break. Mix it again. And this is going to be just right. Let's give it a shot. You know what we need is some pita. Give me a sec. All right, so now we got us some little pita chips here. That was incredible. I'm getting a lot of that overcooked tahini that I made. I made a video for the tahini paste. It sucked. The audio quality was shit. So you won't be seeing that video. I will make it again, and I'll make it better. Try not to burn the sesame seeds. But this is our baba ganoush. It is delicious. It's nutritious. And yeah, that's how you make it. All right, it's Dave the Shirtless Chef, signing off.